1,690 new cases of COVID-19 registered in the country in the last 24 hours. India to become global leader in automobile sector in next 5 years, asserts Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. ICMR successfully conducts trial run of blood bag delivery under iDrone initiative. Jal Shakti Ministry organizes orientation program for action-oriented implementation of Catch the Rain campaign. India's exports of agriculture and allied products grows rupees 4 lakh crore mark. Sender finalizes comprehensive Model Prison Act 2023. 728 railway stations across states and union territories covered under One Station, One Product. Shanghai Cooperation Organization Startup Forum 2023. Cyclone MoCA. A total of 1,690 new cases of COVID have been registered in the country in the last 24 hours. According to the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, 3,469 have recovered from COVID during the same period. There are 19,613 COVID cases in the country at present. Over 220 crore 66 lakh vaccine doses have been administered across the country so far. Road Transport and Highways Minister Nitin Gadkari has said that India's auto sector will be first in the world in next 5 years, leaving behind China and America. He said that India has already surpassed Japan. Mr. Gadkari said this while addressing an event organized by the Confederation of Indian Industry (CII) in New Delhi. Mr. Gadkari said that the government is focusing on implementing welfare schemes at the block level to make India better. He appeals to the industry to find technical solutions to problems like water scarcity and pollution in cities. He also urged for investment in the tourism sector so that jobs can be created. Indian Council of Medical Research under the Union Health Ministry successfully conducted a trial run of blood bank delivery by drones under its iDrone initiative in New Delhi. The inaugural trial flight carried 10 units of blood samples from Government Institute of Medical Science, Greater Noida and Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi. The trial run has been undertaken for the first time in the country by the collaborative efforts of ICMR, LHMS, GIMS and JP Institute of Information Technology, Noida. Highlighting the significance of successful trial run, Director General of ICMR said, "The boost of technology is an accelerator which is gradually pushing India towards achieving the status of being a developed nation as envisioned by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi." He emphasized that iDrone was first used during COVID-19 pandemic by ICMR for distributing vaccines to unreachable areas. The director also said, "We transported blood and blood-related products which are supposed to be kept at a low temperature." He added that another sample has been sent through an ambulance, and if there are no differences in the samples sent using two modes, then this drone will be used all over India. The Health Ministry said that LHMC and GIMS are included as centers for supplying blood bags and testing of samples, Why JIIT is acting as the implementation center for drone sorties. The National Water Mission, Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, Ministry of Jal Shakti on Wednesday organized a workshop come orientation program for central nodal officers and technical officers in New Delhi. These officers will be visiting 150 water stressed districts across the nation for ensuring effective and action oriented implementation of the Jal Shakti Abhiyan Catch the Rain 2023. A central team consisting of CNO and TO will make two visits to the allotted districts pre-monsoon and post-monsoon. The workshop was held to highlight the roles and responsibilities and provide a mission and vision to the visiting officials. The 2023 campaign is being implemented from 4th March 2023 to 30th November 2023 in all the districts of the country with the theme Source Sustainability for Drinking Water. On 11th May 2000, according to the population clock, India's population reached 1 billion. On 13th May 1962, Bharat Ratna, India's highest award, was given to Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said that India's exports of agriculture and allied products have crossed 4 lakh crore rupees. He said over the years India has performed well in the agriculture sector and also contributed to the global food security with food grain production. Minister said this while chairing the 8th meeting of Agriculture Ministers of Shanghai Cooperation Organization members country through video conferencing. Russia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, China and Pakistan also participated in the meeting. Under the chairmanship of India, SCO member countries adopted the Smart Agriculture Project. Minister said India is the largest employer globally in the agriculture sector, where more than half of the population is engaged in agriculture and allied sectors. He said that the welfare of farmers and the overall development of the agriculture sector has been the top priority of the government. The minister said the rich agriculture research has played an important role in solving the issues of food security, improving the income of farmers and agriculture workers, and also for the sustenance of the people. The government had earlier decided to review and revise the colonial era outdated Prison Act in tune with contemporary modern days needs and correction ideology. The Model Prison Act 2023 may serve as a guiding document for the states and for adoption in their jurisdiction. Union Home Ministry had assigned the task of revision of the Prisons Act 1894 to the Bureau of Police Research and Development. The Bureau prepared a draft after holding wide-ranging discussions with state prison authorities, correctional experts and others. It has been prepared with the objective of holistically providing guidance and addressing the gaps in the existing Prison Act. Some salient features of new Model Prisons Act include provision for security assessment and segregation of prisoners and individual sentence planning, grievance redressal, Prison Development Board attitudinal change towards prisoners, provision of separate accommodation for women prisoners and transgender are some of the other features. There is also a provision for use of technology in prison administration with a view to bring transparency in prison administration. The new act will focus on vocational training and skill development of prisoners and their reintegration into the society. Under the One Station, One Product scheme of Indian Railways, 728 stations are covered with 785 OSOP outlets in 21 states and 3 union territories across the country so far. Ministry of Railways launched this scheme in March last year with objectives to promote vocal for local. Vision of the government providing a market for local or indigenous products and create additional income opportunities for the marginalized sections of the society. Under the scheme, OSOP outlets at railway stations are allotted for showcasing, selling, and giving high visibility to indigenous or local products. These OSOP stalls are designed through National Design Institute for Uniformity. Cumulative direct beneficiaries from March 2022 till 1st of this month is 25,109. After two successful editions in virtual mode, Startup India, Department of Promotion for Industrial and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce organized the third edition in the form of first ever physical Shanghai Cooperation Organization Startup Forum in New Delhi recently. The engagement aimed at expanding the startup interactions among SCO member states, nurturing the spirit of innovation, generating more employment, and encouraging young talent to build innovative solutions. The forum witnesses physical participation from SCO member states, including a delegation of government officials, private industry players, incubators, and startups. This engagement focused on the spirit of collaboration and entrepreneurship. It aimed at promoting innovation development, particularly through the creation of common platforms and facilitation of ideas and best practices among SCO member states. Various startups to startup bilateral meetings were conducted in promoting and achieving this agenda. Ayushmann Khurrana is a popular Hindi film actor known for his versatility and passion for acting in films for a social cause. At 37, he has played several roles of ordinary men in India, battling societal prejudice that have brought him several awards, including a National Film Award and 4 Filmfare Awards. Over the last decade, the actor is on 2020's list of Times 100 most influential people. UNICEF India appointed Ayushmann Khurrana as a national ambassador in 2023. The national award winning film star joins hands with UNICEF to support ensuring the rights of every child to survive, thrive, and be protected, as well as promoting their voice and agency in decisions that concern them. The Indian Meteorological Department recently issued a bulletin forecasting that Cyclone MoCA is expected to intensify into a severe storm. It is a tropical cyclone formed over the southern Bay of Bengal. The cyclone's name, MoCA, is suggested by Yemen and was named after the Red Sea port city, which is known to have introduced coffee to the world. Tropical cyclone is formed only over warm ocean waters near the equator. Warm, moist air rises up and away from the ocean surface, creating an area of low pressure. It causes the air from surrounding areas with higher pressure to move towards the lower pressure area. This leads to the warming up of air and causes it to rise above. As the air rises and cools, the water in the air forms clouds. This complete system of clouds and wind spins and grows along with the ocean's heat. As the wind rotation speed increases, an eye gets formed in the middle. The center of a cyclone is very calm and clear with very low air pressure. The average speed is 120 km per hour. They have closed isobars, which leads to the greater velocity. Isobars are imaginary lines on a weather map that connects locations with equal atmospheric pressure.